Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Linda. Now I just do a bunch of what do I actually do? I do random videos and popular stuff like this, and then I'll just like completely disappear. Girlie is trying to work on it, okay? Also, I'm dealing with a style right now, so we're not going to talk about that. So we just got the new iOS 16 feature, so let's go ahead and download it. So there's two different ways to customize your phone screen. Now one of them is to go to your settings and go to your wallpaper, but the other way, which is easier to do, and it stopped recording because I locked my phone screen, and that is by just holding the wallpaper right here, and that will unlock the customization form. But the second way is also to go to just your settings right here and then go to wallpaper, and here you can customize. You can add a new wallpaper. How I did the Tanjiro lock screen was this by selecting the wallpaper right here. There are 8 different fonts for you to choose, which is what I was really looking forward to in this new update, because I think that's just really customizable and I really like that. Now this is actually my favorite one to use. This one is just a little bit bolder, and then here are the last two. So the first color right here is more of a gray color, but maybe like 50% opacity, and then there's basic white, very strong. And here you can actually change the opacity. Here you can choose to be either, what is it, brighter, less saturated. I think for this one we will be keeping it more blue just because it fits the whole theme. Here you can pinch and zoom and crop it. Then we'll be going on the date right above. So here I actually really like because you can add a little bit more customization. So you can add the weather. This will just give you more information, just like right from the get-go of, you know, your weather and your location. You can also do events or whatever is popping up, your fitness activity, which is something completely new to this new iOS update as well. Your calendar, if you don't want anything, just simple and clean. If you just want it to be like Monday, September 12th, you can also add your clock, once again the fitness, the stocks, and also the weather. Or if you want just like the basic, like the UV, the sunrise and the sunset. I think I will be adding the weather just so that we can have a little bit more customization. Here the widgets is actually really fun because you can add the clocks. Here you can have the batteries shown. Now I wonder if this will be able to show you more of like your headphones. I'm not really sure. I would definitely have to play around with that. I think we will be doing just the weather and the alarms because those two are something that I look at. The bottom right, there's a depth effect. I don't really know what that is. That might be with like more real life still photos. And then as for this, these are like different filters that it will give you. This duotone is actually really cool with this photo, and then you just add this and then you set as your wallpaper pair. Here you can customize the home screen a little bit more. You can either blur it or non-blur it, and then you can also change it to be a different photo if you want. Let's just change it to really funny photo of my dog just for the sake of it, and then we will blur it. I think we will just go back to the original. If you want to go switch it back and forth, that's actually really cool that it'll let you. So if you guys haven't seen my iOS 15 update, you guys definitely have to check that one out. I go more into depth of like how to do the widgets, and honestly my phone has not changed at all within the past 2 years, and that's because I really like my layout. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Like that's literally my saying. My apps are just like moved all over the place, and that's because this fitness app right here was just added in, and I think that like really messed things up. So let's check out this new feature right here. See activity, keep up with your rings, workouts, awards and trends, share with others. Not really sure too much about this. Now Balance is actually my meditation app, and so I guess it just automatically linked up, which is actually really nice. Okay, so it looks like that it calculates your movement, your distance, your walking pace, and your running pace. It looks like it compares within 3 months of your time if you're doing the same or better, and then it will give you an arrow if you're doing better or if you aren't doing as well. So that would be really interesting to see an update 3 months from now. I would definitely be interested in doing that for you guys. Now I actually really like this feature of just a community of kind of like challenging your friends, because this also allows you to be a little bit more interactive and have more fun with exercising, or not even just like exercising, but just having your daily movement in. You can automatically create PNGs from your photos. How you do this is by selecting the subject. You will see it glow. Moving around, you'll see for sure that you know you selected the item. So I will just copy this image. I actually have it as a PNG and send it to someone. You're probably wondering how you will actually use this in real life. I'm sorry, that was so funny. That's my sister, and I wanted to send her the funny photos. In real life setting, I guess maybe the best thing you could do is maybe making a meme or something. By this way, you can easily create and copy PNGs. For me, this is actually really helpful because how I create my thumbnails, sometimes I need a PNG file of an object of a makeup product. So to do that, I would actually have to go into my iPad, go to Procreate, erase either the background or auto select it, and try to erase it as much as I can. And I think that keeps key feature would definitely save me so much time on thumbnails. And so for me, I can see using this feature a lot, but I think that is a really cool and fun feature to add. You can add tags, filter by dates, attachments. So I like how it says today, like this is what I worked on today, and then the 7 days, 30 days, and this is the month of July. I organize them in a way where I can kind of have a better understanding and they're way better organized. And let's try to add, ooh, lines and grids. This is definitely a little bit more like note friendly. I think you had an iPad and you wanted to take notes without like using either like Procreate. If you guys want to check out how I used to create notes on my Procreate, definitely check that out. Or by using other various apps which cost like $5 to $10. But that is another great way to start taking notes digitally. Also, the grid is actually a really nice feature. I can also pin this. Let's see how that looks at the very top, which is really fun. I don't use the notes app often. I actually use more Notion to track all my notes, my finances, because there's just so much to do there. For notes, I only really use it to like brainstorm things really quick, or to have like IG hashtags so that I can easily just look them up and then also copy and paste. For idea generating, just in general, like really quick, I will just use my actual phone. But let's use the search features. This is a lot of information that I had, so let's look for find a note, and we will look for skin. Pretty much the Control F key feature on your keyboard. That is actually a really cool thing, especially if you have really long notes like I do. You can also like scroll down. I like the UI of this because it just seems more versatile and more organized for the notes section, and I think I will use this note feature a lot more. So here I will do an overview of how my phone is currently looking like. The one key difference about the iPhone 16 home screen is the search bar right here. When you pull down on your finger, it will automatically go to that search bar. Because the search bar is close to the home bar, I think that's a really great user interface that they did, because then it's a little bit easier to just click on. So this is my first page. So it has the widget of calendar, the widget smith of Giyu from Demon Slayer, and then this is where I have kind of more of the basic generic Apple apps. The calendar, the weather, photos, camera. The folders, they just have a bunch of like other stuff that I don't really use, which thinking about it now, I can just delete them from my home screen. I don't really need them, so I would definitely do a video of me cleaning up my phone, and I'm gonna make it really aesthetic. So if you guys want to see that, definitely subscribe down below and be notified when I actually do that video, because it's gonna be super cute. And then for the second screen right here, this is still the your name widget smith and then the law widget smith. Now these are the ones that are still in rotation, which the photos will change every 10 minutes. And so here, this is more my social media page, and this is where I always like, I'm always on. And then in my second folder right here, this is all of my editing softwares. Now InShot is the app that I use the most for editing Instagram videos, because it's very easy to add text and you can also import your own fonts to that, so I really like it. The only issue is that like once you export it, you have to crop it to an Instagram size. If not, then it has like the logo of the InShot. This is more my educational app, but also like a bunch of like random game stuff. I'm not gonna go too much into depth because it's just like a bunch of like things. And here's my shopping apps. I don't really use all of these. So here I still have Mystic Messenger. I still check it to get hourglasses because, you know, hourglasses just take so long to accumulate, and I still need to play Ray's Last Route because I've been holding off on it because I've been saving my hourglasses. But if you guys like Mystic Messenger, definitely leave me a like, guys, because I love Mystic Messenger, and all I talk about on my TikTok is like Mystic Messenger, so go follow me on there as well if you guys aren't already. So now these are my Ultimate Game pages, and I absolutely love them, so I will never replace them. I love seeing them on my home screen because I'm proud of them. I have played so many OG mobile games. I'm in love. If you guys love Ultimate Games, please comment down below so we can have a huge discussion about it, because I am such a nerd. If you guys are wondering why they have that cloud icon, it's because my phone storage is too full to the point that my phone pretty much had to kind of undownload these games. It kind of saves a little bit more storage, but your data is still there. You just have to re-download it and click on it, and then it will start to download all your information again. My storage is pretty much like 250 out of like 256 gigabytes. If you guys are interested in Ultimate Games, definitely check out Voltage Inc. company. I really like a lot of their games. Very cheesy, but also just like really like lovey-dovey, and I absolutely love them. Genius Inc. is also really good. They also do have a lot of free versions too, which you do have to wait each chapter pretty much like a month to play a route with those like free versions. It's really up to you if you want to pay for a game or not. When I was younger, I used to have a lot more time, and so I was able to play way more routes. Now I would rather just buy a game so I can just have it and play as much as I can. So definitely check out the Voltage, Genius, and also Ikman series because they're great. that was all the iOS 16 features that I really wanted to play with and show you guys. It is so exciting. So I actually did pre-order the iPhone 14, so I'll definitely do an unboxing and review for you guys. So definitely don't forget to subscribe. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!